D-Day Hero, 90, beats Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber to No1 on Amazon chart with Ballad about Normandy. A D-Day veteran aged 90 has hit the #1 spot in the Amazon Music chart ahead of End. Jim Radford's haunting ballad The Shores of Normandy, featuring lyrics about men who stormed the gates of hell and died upon that blood-soaked sand, was released only a week ago. It has edged ahead of Sheeran and Bieber's joint hit I Don't Care in the online stores chart, regarded as a barometer of what could be a future official #1. Mr. Radford, the youngest known D-Day veteran, was inspired to write the folk song about his experiences as a 15-year-old galley boy on a ship on June 6, 1944. This newly recorded version is raising funds for the Normandy Memorial Trust's monument to the 22,442 men and women serving under British command who fell in the Battle of Normandy. Yesterday he said of the chart success, "I am delighted. I never in my wild, we want people to remember all those good men. They deserve to be honored." Mr. Radford, who was born in Hull and now lives in Lewisham, South East London, served as a galley boy on Merchant Navy tug Empire Larch. It helped to build the Mulberry Harbour off Aro Manches at Gold Beach, which allowed the Royal Navy to transport troops, vehicles, and supplies. Mr. Radford, he recalled, "Gold Beach was a terrible sight. I have never seen." Father of three, Mr. Radford, who went on to join the Royal Navy and became a peace campaigner, has been performing his song for years. The memorial, The Shores of Normandy, can be downloaded from www.normandymemorialtrust.org or from online music stores. Boy, 6, plunged 30 ft from Twister roller coaster at Lightwater Valley theme park after hanging. Man, 33, who set himself on fire outside the White House while wearing a USA t-shirt was. Bereaved British schoolgirl will be stripped of £500,000 inheritance after Sharia court in Dubai is. Exclusive pictures. Kit Harington is seen for the first time since entering luxury wellness retreat. Mother of 3-year-old Alfie Lamb, who was crushed to death by a car seat, is jailed for just. Physics graduate, 25, who was turned down by police force where his detective inspector father works. Shaken Chicago Cubs batter Albert Almora Jr. falls to one knee and cries after his line drive. You don't understand. Brexit. Michelle Barnier faces backlash after saying the UK voted to leave the. John Cleese takes another swipe at London by calling it the World Centre for Russian dirty money. Revealed Boris Johnson will be hit with his court summons tomorrow as it emerges Remainer who. Jamie's Italian takeaway bailiffs clear out Jamie Oliver's flagship London restaurant and remove. BT Sport will air Saturday's Champions League football final for free on TV, computer, or mobile. Exclusive. David Tennant splashes out £150,000 on an outdoor swimming pool and gym at his £2.6m. Colleen Rooney hits back at critics who slammed her for sharing a photo of her children glued to. Judge orders missing Leah Croucher's brother not to take the law into his own hands after he. I was lied to and set up. Britney Spears.
Raindrop, truck top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.